Hello and welcome back to another video with me, Mioni, this time for Star Citizen, and this is the feature of today's video, the Gatac, I nearly said Gatto, Gatto, I do love a good Gatto, a chocolate one. Anyway, this is the Gatac Syulen, which is a new alien spacecraft added as of IAE. Basically a good way of buying ships if you've ever wanted to pick something up from Star Citizen. And this is the latest edition that got straight added to the game. So this is of course the Xi'an tech. So the Gatac manufacturer is one of the Xi'an ones, and this is what it looks like. So it's quite an interesting ship. This is actually a starter ship. This is a small ship. It's got 6 SCU of cargo. The cargo goes into these gravitational plate thingies, and then those fold up when you transition from landing mode to, full flight mode. It's a really ominous looking thing with obvious design clues to some of the Xi'an homeworld sort of scenes. So you'd have obviously that kind of marble sort of slate almost texture. Kind of reminds me of granite or marble mixed between the two. Lots of very interesting colors. There are a range of different skins for this available as well during IAE, and of course yeah, you can get this with lifetime insurance on a war bond, or you can use store credits for slightly more money, or of course you can get a starter package. What blows me away though is that this is actually a starter ship. Gone are the days of, wow, look at that. That's the way that the Gravlev tech works. Gone are the days of things being quite as simple as 2 wings, a thruster, and a couple of bits of landing gear and a couple of guns. This is nice. I love alien ships in the games. You might have seen a couple of my previous videos and maybe a couple of live streams where I've gushed about alien ships being the best thing. Oh, that's awesome. That looked and sounded awesome. So that's the main entrance way in. You've got these amazing panels as you come in. You've probably seen this on Star Citizen's Robert Space Industries website's video promotional stuff, where they basically decided everything must gravitate. So you press a button and things just float around. I think that's fantastic. Of course, a lot of the gameplay elements for repairing things and engineering isn't really like in the game yet, but you can of course swap like bits, components. That was the word I was looking for, but it's still very much early days. This is cool. So this is to put your weapons on. Everything is gravity again, rather than being on like a swivel. This is a suit thingy, which again at the moment I don't think works. Yeah, so some cool stuff already. Then this is your elevator, and if we zoom in here, you've got the airlock, which is where we are, and then we've got the cabin and then the cockpit. So this is a starter ship with 3 floors. A little bit glitchy there. Oof. I'm not sure what's going on with this server, by the way. It's a little bit glitchy. So this is our sort of second floor, if you will. We've got this weird window that you can't really see out of unless you zoom in. That little crack. And then we've also got this room. Check this out. Oh, that's awesome. And then this is a bathroom, which has... This is apparently an alien toilet. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure I want to know. Probably something with like tubes and... although aliens... I don't know if it's the alien that's left that here, but someone's toothbrush is certainly not mine. Some hair gel? I don't know. Some other bits. And a salt shaker, just when you feel like, dousing yourself in salt. And then there's the toilet, which has probably one of the most ambitious animations I've seen in a video game, just to bring out some toilet paper and a place to flush your poo. So, yeah, fascinating stuff. The sounds as well. I never thought a toilet could sound so good. This thing doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a shower. Maybe that's... Is that a shower area? I guess it must be. Like a sonic shower. Is that a thing in this game? And then over here we've got a little table and chair. Like a bench, so we can sit down there and read a book or something. I don't know. I'm just quite impressed by the living space that they've provided us with. You know what I mean? There's a storage compartment as well down here if you want to put some stuff. And then, of course, you've got yourself your bed. And it's worth going into the bed because you've got more of that slaty sort of granity stone texture. That's the word I'm looking for. But it's quite nicely lit. Kind of, yeah. Because I think don't the Xi'an, like, caves? Don't they have, like, cave homes? I think so. I think that's the design direction. And it's cool. It's really cool, especially with, like, the roofs and things. The mixture between different sort of brass elements, copper, and then slate. Very nice. And then to get to the pilot seat, we go up even further. Whee! As it nearly glitches me into the ceiling. So we've got some compartments on the left and right of this section where the seat is. For more components, maybe for life support and things. Again, a lot of those gameplay elements still are not in the game. Maybe they'll be added sometime next year or the year after. I have no idea. I haven't been keeping up with this. So as you can see, that's where you pilot the ship. So how do we get up there? Well, maybe on this throne. Very cold looking bladed seats. Kind of like a cheese grater. That's what it reminds me of. So I'm guessing I'm going to come out as slices. Very even slices. So we get on the cheese grater. And then this is what happens. Whee! I didn't move the camera at all there. It did all that itself. I kind of want to see that from a third-person perspective. Let's have a look. Oh boy. The third-person camera, of course, is going to be a little bit skew-if because, unlike every other ship in the game so far, this takes off vertically with you seated. It's kind of like a lunar lander. They said in their design choices that they wanted to mimic, you know, some of the older designs of spaceships. And all I get from this is lunar lander, right? Like a traditional NASA rocket, you know? I know it's an alien spacecraft and it looks amazing, but maybe the aliens still haven't progressed past the necessity of launching a rocket directly 90 degrees. Also, another thing I wanted to show here is how your pilot gets in and out from an outside perspective. So you can see what happens to him. Like it goes whoosh, and spins down. How cool is that? That is really cool. And then let's do that again, but from a third-person perspective. Oh boy, can I even do it from this perspective? Oh boy, I think I might have broken my chair. Oh no, there we go. Did it work? Yes. All right. So as you can see, he gets in the chair backwards, and then it sort of spins and sends you up. And then, like, the chair itself gets a support built behind it with a Gravlev technology. It's very hard to see from that angle, but you're in a canopy constructed that gets constructed and reconstructed when you enter and exit. I think that's fascinating. Of course, there's some writing on the side, but I don't know what that means. Some Xi'an tech stuff. Let's see what this looks like then. So I think we should power it up from the outside. Like that. That's going to bring up my performance panel. Ooh, only running at 30 FPS. That's not great, is it? Ooh. Alright, so she's powered up. I want to hear that from the inside, actually. Hold on. Oops. Let's power down the engines. And then power them back up. So it's got like a low hum. Interesting. So, in this perspective, how do we get out the hangar?
You are clear to launch.
Right, but which way am I clear to launch? That is the question. Let's use our free look. So, I don't think it's that way. Oh, actually, it might be that way because I don't think this is like where the security guards are. So, the way to take off, we're actually using the W key, which is usually reserved for, obviously, thrusting forwards. Normally you would spacebar. Oh, wow. So pressing W obviously is making it go up. Wow, the way the light hits the side of a ship there, that's beautiful. And then I guess we just rotate gently this direction. Oh, and it's nighttime. Interesting. Ooh, very cool. And then from an outside perspective, that's what it looks like then. So this is its ground mode. with its, you know, landing gear exposed. Let's turn that off. Okay, that's a rather orgasmic sound, isn't it? Let's try that from the front. Wow, this thing's awesome. Yeah, it definitely says alien to me, personally. That's brilliant. What do the lights look like on this? Ooh. Sort of like a purple... Oh, it's not a bad beam, actually. That's not too bad. I thought it was going to have absolutely shockingly bad lighting on it, but no, that's actually not that bad, is it? Nice. Well, we're going to need those on. I don't know. Will this fit outside? In its extended mode? I don't know. I think we might... It's one of those ships I think you might have to leave in the landing gear form. Let's see. Oh boy. Perspective is a terrible thing, especially when you're trying to... Yeah. So this is something that I think they want you to... I mean, it might fit. Let's see. Does it fit? Oh. No, it does. It definitely would not fit out of the doorway, I don't think. Not peacefully, let's put it that way. So we'd have to have it in the landed mode. Which is fine. It's absolutely fine, but it's worth definitely testing that. Very nice. Nice. And then you go... That's the noise it makes in my head. Kind of like a weird transformer, but not.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, I will. Right. Oh boy, the lighting on the fog. Let's turn that off so I can see what I'm doing. I have actually lined up a ship to see if we can land on it and see if it fits in it, and that's the Anvil Carrack. That's the biggest ship I have at the moment in the game. Let's see what it sounds like, though. Oh, that's so weird. It sounds like the start of the THQ theme. You know what I mean? It used to get at the front of DVDs. So that's at max speed then, which is 200 meters per second. That's cool, isn't it? It's certainly not the slowest ship, but it's certainly not the quickest either. Which is absolutely fine. I mean, it's a starting ship. If it was any quicker than this, I think it would be a little bit broken. Of course, we can obviously put all of our power into our thrusters. There we go. Words. And it should get up to, I think it said 1200 meters per second, but that might be outside of atmosphere. Oh, look at it, it's starting to shake. Right, we've got to do the pass. It's traditional to do the pass through the hab building. Ooh, we've got a blurry screen there. That's interesting. See what this looks like. Oh, look at this. All right, ready? Whee! Yeah, this is awesome. What a great looking ship. It's impressive, honestly. Oh, it's got some decent maneuverability as well. I love the way the thrusters light up the red light. It sounds half decent. I mean, I thought it would sound like a hairdryer, and it slightly does. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh wow, it really does maneuver quite nicely. Look at this. How tight can we get it without crashing? Whee! Thread it between the skyscrapers. Oh, nice. Up a bit more, up a bit more. Oh, that's a building. Ooh. Okay. We've had our fun. If I do it for any longer, I'm probably going to explode into a billion pieces. How fun is this, though? Wow. I think that's the thing about Star Citizen. The game might not be finished, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. Right, let's go and see if this fits in the Carrack then. I know it's nighttime. Honestly, this game's day-night schedule, I still haven't understood how it works. It's far too real, man. I love the LED lighting, like the purple lighting around this as well. That's beautiful. There's such a lot of visibility. Right, let's see if we can do a nighttime landing on my carrier deck. Well, my Carrack. We're going to be referring this to, as my carrier. If I can get this to fit in this, I'll be really happy. Because I'm so used to using like smaller ships as little ferries and then using my Carrack as a base when I do actually play this. I mean, it recently got wiped, so I've not been playing it that much. Let's lower the volume a little bit on that. It's a bit loud. Right, let's see. How can we do this? A, I don't know if this is going to even fit. B, I've got to land upside down. So I think the best thing for me to do is probably wiggle it above it, go third person, and see if it even fits. Things are not looking good. What are we thinking? Yeah, there's not a chance, is there? There's not a chance that I will be able to fit this in that. Oh boy, oh boy. That's not good. Okay, so where's 90 degrees? This is very disorienting. Okay, that should be 90 degrees. Okay. Now I've got to figure out how to move this. So it's D and A. Right, and then right. And S would go down. Okay, so if I rotate and then... Okay, no, I need to... This is like the Austin Powers situation. Trying to fit... Yeah, there's no way. There's no way we're going to fit that in there, look. So I wonder what this could fit into. I'd love there to be like an alien carrier that they add to the game. That would be cool. Yeah, I think the only way you're going to get this in is if you go in front ways and then turn off the engines and hope for the best. But yeah, at least, you know, we proved a point. There's no way the square peg is going to fit in a round hole, or the other way around. Let's see how quick this can take off then, because of the VTOL. Ready? Whoa, look at that. And that's the sheer beauty of a vertical takeoff. That's crazy, isn't it? It just feels quicker. I love the lighting as well. As we get closer to the vacuum of space, the lighting's really coming through. Oh, it's such a lovely looking ship. Very nice. I like their wingtips as well. Wow. Impressive. Right, let's go to the bright side so we can see it in day. Okay, so there's one thing we need to test before we go there. We need to test what the quantum signature looks like, because all of these alien ships always look so much more unique. Oh, look at that. Wow, it's got like green rain. I love the alien witch space sort of animations. So unique. Oh, it looks so good, doesn't it? Honestly, the ship looks way bigger than it actually is. I can't wait to see what the Raylan, I think it's called the Raylan is going to look like. Can't wait for that. Whilst we're here, then, we might as well go and land on this moon, right? UTURP. Why not? Looks very pretty. Wow, there we go. Look at that. An alien moon. Or alien to me at the very least. With our alien ship. It's very impressive, isn't it, this game? It'll be amazing when we get pyro. Can't wait for that. Wow, the noises that this thing makes. Like the slight alien rattling noise. Oh, it looks so good, doesn't it? Wow. And that gold sort of trim through the paint or brass or whatever it is, it really does come through quite nicely. This is what the gunfire looks like. Obviously triple hard point. Ooh, we got some entry effects. Look at that. Oh, that looks cool. Woo! Oh, wow. That sounds incredible. Well, I'm impressed, honestly. This is the first ship that they've brought out in quite a while that's rung my bell, so to speak. It's beautiful. Obviously, we'll have to try this in combat at some other point. That's awesome. This is just awesome. And apparently it looks like that when it explodes. Lots of particle effects. But yeah, honestly, not a bad little ship. It has to end with an explosion. It always does on these videos. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Gatac Syulen, if you are picking this one up, or if you're saving your cash until the game comes out. Of course, it'll be really good when you can get this in the game. And I'm still an advocate of wanting to buy as much as I physically can in the game with the in-game currency. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what other alien ships they come up with, because quite honestly, the bigger the better. I can't wait for the merchantman. I think most people are in the same boat for that, for the Banu merchantman. But I don't know how long we're going to be waiting for that. Hopefully not too long. Why wouldn't the shutter open? I thought that would be a nice end. Never mind. Anyway, much love, and I'll see you all next time. Oh boy.